Namaste. My name is Ekta. I'm an author and poet based in the UK. Everything that I write is derived from the feminine dimension within us, the Shakti, the Kali. And all my writing, the stories that I write, the fiction, the non-fiction that I write, is derived from my own personal experience of the visions that I've had. I've been blessed to have been very, very closely associated with Kali and by my gurus who have often visited me in my dreams and guided me, the guides that are around me. And it is because of their guidance that I create these small videos with my experiences, hoping that it will reach out to someone who actually needs to hear them. Today I want to talk about conserving your energy. It's very common nowadays, which is something that I see very, very often amongst some people that I know. It's very, very common to give your energy to someone. And when I say, what does it mean, giving your energy? Sometimes when people approach us with their baggages of guilt, anger, or resentment, or frustration, which they may have been carrying from their childhood or because of some unresolved emotions within them. Sometimes spiritual people like us, we tend to become their soundboard and also give in too much energy in terms of feeling responsible for their happiness. And that is very natural for empaths, for people who have higher empathy within them, and spiritual people generally will have a higher empathy quotient. But sometimes we kind of own that person's emotional burden and give in too much of energy. We will be their soundboard. We'll become, always motivating them. We will be always encouraging them, which is great, which is what should be done. But I want to remind you all that while you're doing that, please register in your mind, you are not responsible for anyone's spiritual journey. This is your journey. Each one of us is on a certain level of spirituality, on a certain level of awareness and consciousness because of the experiences we've had in our past lives, the learning that we are having in our present life, and the intention that we hold in our heart to move forward in our future in whatever direction we want to. Understand that each one of us, though we may be very connected, the person going through an emotional trauma may be a life partner, a very close friend, parents, children, it is still an individual journey. Now I want you to picture this sea. Let's say there is a sea and you are just diving deeper, and at the depth of that sea are the pearls of wisdom, of spirituality, is the ultimate moksha, right? A spiritual seeker will always seek depth in whatever relationship they are in friendship, in love relationship, or even in work ethics. They will always seek depth. If there is a topic that they have learned about or they are intrigued, they will go to its root and find the root of that source of that knowledge. And that's a tendency that gradually comes within a spiritual seeker. If you are a true spiritual seeker, you will have noticed this, that you will not be satisfied by shallow emotions, or you won't be affected by anger and guilt and resentments for a long time. They will still come in your life, but you will find a reason, a root behind it, the cause behind it, and for that you'll be willing to go into the depth. Metaphorically, let's imagine that depth is under, deep inside the sea. Now, because you have experienced something and there is this great learning that has come to you, and you're very excited to share it with the person you love because it has helped you. So you kind of stop and you explain this other person who is with you, who's probably not ready to go to the depth, but is around you, is on that surface of that water and maybe a little deep, not as deep. And you keep coming back to this person to share your experiences, to encourage this person, to inspire, and to tell them that, well, come on, let's go deeper, because there's the real treasure lies there, and let's come out of this anger, let's come out of these negative emotions, let's go deeper. But this person is not yet ready because it's not their time to be intrigued by the depths in a concept. So this person is still wanting to be there in that shallow terrain of that water, and you put so much of your energy in just going deeper. So you will go deeper into your spiritual journey, and then you will come back again to see if the other person is all right. And within that, you lose a lot of energy, you lose a lot of enthusiasm, and there is also sometimes deep sadness that comes because you're not able to inspire the other person. So if you're someone like that, I hope you got the whole picture of what I was trying to explain, but if you're someone like that, who's inspired, who's self-motivated, who has a lot of energy, but who is also very, very much wanting to share that with the person you love, and you keep on encouraging this person, and you keep on inspiring it, and you keep on trying to pull them into your life and trying to show them the perspective that you are seeing and sharing your experiences, I want to remind you, it may not be their time yet. Be there with all your love, with all your understanding. Be there for the other person. That is for sure. You have to be there for the other person, the person you love. But don't forget that journey from where you are to the bottom of the sea to find the treasures of spirituality towards moksha is your individual journey. And no matter how much energy you give to the others around you, conserve a large part of that energy, invest a large part of that energy within yourself, so you are learning every day something new. You are going a little bit more deeper, and the beauty of that is, the more you shine, the more deeper you go, the more you shine, the more you illuminate, because there'll be radiance of happiness, of bliss coming from you. So no matter how deep you go, you will still be able to inspire this person who's still not ready to come deep enough, because your light will shine. And I just want to remind you that bring all your energy to your own inner self. Work on yourself. Understand yourself. See where you are in your spiritual journey. What do you need to learn? There is a plethora of guidance coming from universe. There are masters who may not be visible to us, but they are so much willing to guide us. Every day I feel a guidance coming from some master who's gone years and centuries back, and I'm amazed at the way they send me a message. It's not always through dreams, it's sometimes through a book, it's sometimes a random message coming, it's sometimes that's the words just flowing in your mind. So the more calmer you are, the more focused you are on your own spiritual journey, the more you will illuminate. And the more you illuminate, you will naturally spread happiness to people who are around you. You will organically inspire them. And that is the beauty of Swadhyay, or self illumination, Atmajot, burning your own light. So strong, so wide, so bright that it automatically illuminates the world around you and whoever is around you. And that is what our great yogis and saints have done. We are still inspired by the words of great Swami Vivekananda. Why? Because he illuminated himself. He was not worried if the other person is believing him or not believing him. He was focused on his own inner light, brightening it up so much with so much wisdom, so he could leave something for us. And he knew that the person who is ready for that wisdom will eventually find their pearls if they decide to dig deep enough. So a reminder for all of you, focus on your journey. Focus on your own energy. Work on your inner self. Resolve your issues. Go deep into the root of the cause of your emotional turbulence. And the more you do that, the calmer you will become. The calmer you will become, the more your heart chakra expands, and there will be love, there will be empathy, there will be understanding for everyone who is going through their own challenges. That empathy that you want to give to the person you love, that will naturally come from you, and it will come from a reservoir of unbound energy. Even when you are giving that energy, there will be still a lot left for you. And I want you to remember that the more you focus on your energy, you are actually giving more to the other people. That is the secret of a spiritual seeker. To find out the reason and the purpose of their own life. There is certainly a reason, because you're curious for this knowledge and the other person is not. So go and deeper into your curiosity. Find out what's your purpose. Find out what's your journey. And you will naturally inspire others. And that is what the creative, the kinetic energy, the feminine energy, the Shakti, the Kali within us inspires us to do. And I want to wish you all good luck for that. And I hope you will think over what I just said. Thank you so much. Jai Ma Kali.